Everybody has been talking about AI and how to potentially leverage it to make money, but most people are missing what I think is the real opportunity, which is building software using AI through apps like Cursor. In this video, I'm going to be going over my thoughts on this business opportunity and why I'm deciding to go all in on it for the foreseeable future. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Derek. I'm an entrepreneur with a background in e-commerce, and like a lot of other people, have been really fascinated with AI over the last couple years and want to take advantage of this amazing new technology. So the question then becomes, what's the best way to take advantage? And how can we use AI to build businesses? Is it by starting an agency and selling productized versions of AI like chatbots? Is it doing consulting and implementing, automated workflows for older businesses that might not be as technologically caught up? There's nothing wrong with the methods that I just mentioned. In fact, one of the very first videos that I posted was talking about ways that you can make money using AI in a very similar fashion. But the reason that I like using it to build software even more is for a multitude of reasons. The first reason, which is not a new concept, is that code is one of the highest forms of leverage that a business can have. Unlike service-based businesses like an agency, where your scale is largely going to depend on labor, or even product-based businesses like e-commerce that I was doing, which although is higher leverage than an agency, still has you worrying about things like product costs, inventory, logistics. Software is in a unique category where once you've built the product, the cost to distribute it is extremely marginal. This means your margins are much higher as a result, and it's not uncommon to see software companies with margins of upward of 90%. Building off of that, another benefit of software is that the pricing model commonly follows a monthly recurring revenue. What this means is that rather than having to acquire a customer and then consistently having to go out and find new customers to generate revenue, if you truly have a good SaaS, then customers will pay you every single month, which provides a much more consistent cash flow. It's also one of the reasons why softwares are valued so highly when exited, even getting anywhere from 5 to 10x what the annual revenue is. One of the things that Alex Hormozy frequently mentions, he quotes Jeff Bezos and he talks about how in baseball, if you hit a home run, the maximum that you can score is 4 points. But in business, hitting a home run means you can score 100 or even 1,000 points. And it's this long tail distribution of why it's important to swing for the fences, even if you're going to strike out a lot. When I think about what it is that I want to spend my time on building, it's the vehicle that has the highest amount of leverage with the largest potential upside if I manage to succeed. Okay, so you've heard me talk about all these benefits of software, and you might be like, that's great and all, but I thought that this video was about AI. The reason that this is relevant is because with AI, it's never been easier to build software than it is right now, and it's only going to get easier. We live in this really unique time where previously, if you wanted to build and start your own software business, you either needed to know how to code or you needed to go out and find somebody like a developer who could for a ton of money. And right now, that barrier to entry has been knocked down. I don't have any technical background or prior experience with coding or UX UI design, but thanks to AI-assisted tools like Cursor, even someone like myself has been able to build their own web apps. Nowadays, all you really need is a good idea, good prompting, and a willingness to learn. If you've made it this far into the video and you're like, I'm sold, I want to get started, here are a few guidelines that I would recommend. Keep in mind, these aren't technical tips. I'm going to make a video soon that goes into the actual tools that I use and how I use them. But for now, these are practical things that I'm applying that I think are great for beginners to apply as well. The first piece of advice is to build things that solve problems within your own life. If you have a problem in your life or your business, chances are someone else, multiple people, have similar, if not the exact same problem, which means that there's a market for it. Worst case scenario, you've built something that adds value to your life while also learning a new high value skill. The second tip that I would give to beginners is to launch and test quickly. One of the cool things about AI SaaS is that you can build and launch MVPs so much faster than before. So, no need to worry about having a perfect polished product, triple P. Instead, focus on building in public, launching, and getting feedback early because the more repetitions and even failures that you have, the closer that you get to that win. Last thing, and this kind of builds off the previous tip, which is take imperfect action. A lot of times in my life, I didn't do something because I didn't feel quite ready. And I think that that's an excuse that I would tell myself to not have to face the discomfort of doing something and sucking at it. Just get started, mess up, fail. Who cares? This YouTube video is a form of imperfect action. I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning about the space as well. But I hope that this video can inspire other people in a similar place to take action that could potentially change their life. That's all that I have for this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to what I have to say. The future of this channel is going to be dedicated to sharing what I'm building, sharing my progress, and sharing any helpful resources that I find and learn along the way. Peace.